Get your favorite snack and drink for this one, guys and girls. This is going to be a long video. We're looking at a strange monolith or obelisk-shaped anomaly and mind-blowing artifacts in this photograph at a site near Chamberlin in a region of Mars called Aonia Terra. The photograph is called Sand Dunes, acquired on the 17th of November 2007 at a resolution of 25.1 centimeters per pixel. This is one of the better photographs I've seen in a while. I cropped the anomalies from the JP to black and white map projected file, just over 1.2 gigabytes in size. And there's a look at the strange terrain in the low-res black and white and this huge dune field located on the right-hand side. The anomalies I'll be showing you are some of these white specks that are littered across this region. So Chamberlin is located here to the bottom right, and the site we're looking at is up here northwest of Chamberlin at roughly 63 degrees 3 minutes south, 131 degrees 41 minutes west. Right, so first up we have the monolithic or obelisk-shaped anomaly. Look at the length of that shadow it casts, folks. And from the length of that shadow, I estimate this piece to be about 5 to 8 meters long. It's also got a very smooth, flat surface, uniform in width on this one side. So we're looking at a monolith or an obelisk that's still sticking up into the atmosphere. It reminds me of this one that I discovered a while ago, featured in part 3, the Sidonian Neolithic artists and builders of Mars. It's about the same size, guys and girls. This is another one of those rather strange partial hexagonal shapes. It's about 12 meters across. Check out the 4 sides visible over here. Very symmetrical and geometric. And it reminds me of another one. This one I featured also in part 3, the Sidonian Neolithic artists and builders of Mars. So we've got some really weird geometry going on here, guys. Up next we're looking at smaller objects in the centers of larger ones. Check this out. This piece is about 10 meters across, and right in its center we have this smaller object. Could it be a protrusion or knob like we find on the megaliths down in South America? Here's another one of those. Also, we have this strange smaller object located in the center on this one side. Yeah, the pattern is repeated once again. We've got the larger object, which is about 12 to 14 meters across, and a smaller part located in the center. Looks almost as if this area next to it is hollowed out as well. Strange little obelisk type anomaly or conical feature. Check out this piece. This is about 14 meters across. Very smooth, flat surface to it. Rounded edge. It's got a nice arc to it. And then the small object located on the top. And then this also caught my eye. Check out the rectangular parts here. The one we'll zoom in on over there in the center is about 8 meters across. Check out the straight edges and right angles again. And then in the center we've got what looks like a spherical object right there. So could this be the top of another one of these huge megalithic blocks, and only a small part is sticking out above the surface? Or could this maybe be some type of hatch or entranceway to the underground? There's another piece that's partially covered in sand, and it's got a very straight edge to it. This caught my eye as well. Check this out. Doesn't look like anything on the surface over here around it. Very straight edge to it. And then right angles as well. We're looking at another one of those slabs or blocks partially covered in sand. Very long, narrow piece over there. It's about 10 meters long. And again, it's got a very well-defined edge to it. And then right angles on these two sides. And then this object has a strange slot cut into it. Check that out, folks. That's about 6 meters long. Check out the uniform width to this opening. Are we looking at some type of wreckage here? Or could it be part of a structure? I know this is highly speculative, folks, but could this long, narrow piece have fitted into that opening over there? Right, another part with what looks like an opening on the one side. This piece is about 8 meters across. And this here looks like another opening. Straight edge or part to it over here at the base. And then the rounded arc type of design to it. I don't know what to make of this piece, folks. It's about 10 meters long. Check the perfect straight edges here. And then it looks as if it has a hollowed out area in the center. Rounded corners over here to the top right. I don't know what that could have been. A similar object to this seems to appear on a larger block. We'll have a look at that now, guys. This piece here is about 4 by 6 meters in size. Get the straight edges to it, right angles, and then this perpendicular part going across the center there. It's very similar to this over here. Let's take a close look at this one as well. Straight edges parallel with one another, and then that part going across at 90 degrees. There they are for comparison. Could they be similar objects? Right, another very strange part over here. That looks like a sculpted piece, maybe even some type of wreckage. It's about 14 to 15 meters long. Strange design to it. It reminds me of this piece I featured a while ago, also in part 3, the Sidonian Neolithic artists and builders of Mars. It's almost like a rudder. Who knows what the heck we're looking at here, guys? Right, let's head on to that site near Chamberlin. It's right here, guys. That's the photograph we analyzed. Sand dunes, and as always, I'll include the link to the original photograph in the video description below. So if you want to check out these anomalies, download the photograph, the JP2 file, and open it in HiView. You'll also be able to download the HiView image viewer from the HiRise website. So there's a brief look at the anomalies again. Here's one I didn't feature in the video. It's got a very similar shape to this one over here. Another rectangular part I didn't feature in the video that could easily have fitted into that opening there. So to put this site in context, we have Chamberlin over here, about 200 to 300 kilometers down to the southeast of that site. We have Aonia Terra right here to the right. Let's have a look at some of the other anomalies close by. Weird blocks or slabs with these smaller parts on the top. This one runs across the diagonal. It looks almost like this is bent up sheet metal. Two very similar rectangular parts there. And then more of these smaller parts in the centers of larger pieces. Let's go up to the north. Check out the anomalies here, guys. This triangular pattern I've discovered all over Mars as well. And I speculate it might depict some star sign of the distant past. Looks like we have a hole in the center of that part, with right angles to these pieces underneath it, which look like tubing or piping. Check out the little piece in the center of that. It looks like an opening with a smaller part next to it. That's it for this one, folks. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate your viewership and support. Let's have a chat in the comments below. Let me know what you think of these anomalies. These are some of the better ones I've shown you in a while. So I look forward to reading your analysis and feedback. Much appreciated. And then to my new subscribers, welcome on board. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.